Hello and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for the 20th to the 26th of March 2017. Please do check the link below for my Vimeo full year readings for you for $4.99 per video. If you would like a reading with me, go to www.hypnoyouellie.com. Now this week has got some beautiful cards to it. We have the Justice card, which is your career, your study, your investments, finances. There is a justice, fairness, a balance brought back into the workplace, study and finances. So if the dollar's been going down, you'll find that it will balance. In school or in work, there is a ruling going in your favor. If there's been any bullying or any negativity at work, there is a deciding factor that hangs in the balance, but it will be equality. Now, this is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Now, your boss is making sure that he is making impartial decisions. There is equality here. There is a, and this is a young boss. For some of you, this is in a creative, newly opened role where you get the go-ahead and you have 50-50 creative input. For others, this is about being told what the rules are, so there's new rules being put into play, and this brings fairness and justice for everybody. This is also about contracts that are coming out, making sure that you have legal representation, making sure that there is fair and equality for both parties in this contract as well. Now, justice is also about your just desserts. So how the effort and the presentation and what you've done at work will now be coming back in your favor or not in your favor, depends on your actions at work. But justice is saying that there is a show of leadership this week, there are a change in rules this week, there is a balancing out this week, and that there is 50-50. And whatever changes are made this week are hanging in the balance of a ruling or a decision from the boss or, you know, the banks or the... So if there's going to be an announcement about banks and their interest rate, it will be remaining the same. It's going to be levelling off, or it will come in a positive way for you. If it's the school, then there will be equality for everybody there. The new ruling saying that, you know, it's equal for everyone. There's fair and justice for everyone, same as in the workplace. At home, we have another king. We have the King of Swords. Again, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, this king is saying that there's a refresh. 20th to the 26th is interesting because I'm already talking about The 27th, Mercury retrograde shadow starts, and at the end of this week or during the week, you're going to start seeing deja vu. Things coming back on the table, opportunities coming back on the table, people coming back, exes returning, children coming back. There is an opportunity, a person, a place, or a decision back on the table for you to have another look at. Now, for some of you, you're renovating. For others, this is a ruling handing down to the family that is going to provide stability and leadership and example. There's two messages, so they come in quick succession as well. In any legal courses, so we've got two legals here, so it could be if you work from home, that this gives you equal pay, that this gives you more balance for the work and the home. And this is something that you've already been to court and you're finally getting that answer now. This is also about, in a love sense, this is someone coming back who you've been wanting to come back that you haven't heard from. So this is like fresh air breathed into that you thought was already gone. Be careful if this is a love interest though, because your love card says that this can be someone with Peter Pan who doesn't really want to settle down. This person may avoid responsibility, sow his wild oats or her oats, because this is again Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, either you or in fact every single one of these cards is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that is who This is a strong week for those signs. And this is also about intellect. It's also about truth. It's also about thoughts. It's also about making decisions, making cuts, because that's what the swords are. It's also about obsessing, and it's also about letting those habitual self thoughts and obsessions or things go as well. So the King of Swords is also saying that, you know, if there's been an issue around the home with leadership or examples, that now you can see the results. There's a second chance. There's forgiveness. People people are returning back home. There's fresh air breathed in. So if you thought you were going to lose your home at the last minute, you're going to find that it's okay. 2 messages, one after the other. If it might even be 2 people coming back. And this is anything to do with the domestic, the home, relationships, parents and their children, or even siblings. There is a second chance. Now, with your health, you do have the Ace of Swords, which means that you have a decision to make. You can go this way or you can go that way. Now, first and foremost, this is about having the clarity, the focus, and a fresh new beginning on what you're going to do. Now, this is about cutting something out, and you've got 2 ways to go about it. The first house is about the head, the face, the upper lip, the upper jaw, and cerebrum. So this is, some of you are looking at elective surgery or plastic surgery. For others, this is about you've been thinking about going in for those regards to your health, and now you're putting those thoughts into action, and that you have the divine opportunity given to you, and you can go either way. So you'll have 2 options to go with that. Again, with your love, we do have the 7 of Swords. This is someone who is avoiding being responsible. This is someone who can be playing mind games, manipulating, toying with your heart. This is someone who may be working overseas. This person may be they're sneaking around because they're tiptoeing. They've got 2 solid things that they've sorted out, 2 solid people or 2 solid feelings that they have, and they're firmly in the ground. But they're sneaking off with another 5. So this could be answers. Again, we had the eclipse earlier on in the month, the last week in February. And so you might be finding out some of that information now. So if this person is someone that is returning, you've got, they may be promising you 2 things, and the rest that they're hiding, they're being deceitful. They're trying to escape reality or escape telling the truth, or that they are manipulating the truth to get what they want in that. Now, your Adoring Virtue, messages from the angels cards are 5 cards. So Daniel says that he's helping you in your love and partner relationships, whether that be work or with finances. And that through that open communication, there will be that equality, and this is divine to help everybody have that fair and justice to go with the legal representation. Now, there is movement at work or at home. There is a change, and that new energy is going to bring in, stability and peace and a new optimistic hope for the future. So you either be moving home or expanding on the home or at work. You could also be changing classes or majors or universities, changing that up. Or someone new that comes in is a breath of fresh air. Wherever that new energy is, it's a breath of fresh air and everyone's more relaxed. Rochelle says, and this is again air signs, the decision that you make with your heart will lead to prosperity, but you've got to make sure that you are following your own example. Don't talk the talk and then not walk the walk. Don't say, give advice to other people and then not take it. The decision that you make will lead to prosperity. It might be a hard decision, but you will know what to do. Use your intuition. Isaiah says that somebody may say that they're pregnant, or someone may be ready to give birth this week, or that you are giving birth, or you're finalizing or coming to a completion or resolving a project or a something that you're working on that you love, and it's nearly at the end now. Now, you do have the support of those around you that love you. Opal is saying that your children at home and in heaven are well looked after, and that you have that compassion and that you have that empathy of those around you. So if you have any fear, or if you've just lost anybody, or if you're going through a difficult time, it's funny that we got the pregnancy card and the child passing card. So maybe it's bringing about guilt, or maybe it's bringing about old feelings. You're ready to give birth and you remember one that's lost, or you're missing your mother that's not here, or you're missing a parent, or you're missing a sibling, you're missing someone that's already gone while you're about to give birth. Or, if it's not giving birth, it's a coming to completion, a moment, a project, a passion, something that you love, and you are missing that person. I wish that they were here to see that. So thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Much love to you. Be kind to you and those you love.